This message is not to give any medical advice or to diagnose any medical condition or malady, as it were. This video is for informational purposes and entertainment purposes only. That's my disclaimer. Okay? Now, please govern yourselves accordingly. I want you, those that are listening to me right now, I want you to use critical thinking. I'm going to say it again. Critical thinking. Don't live on the surface of the world. See what lies beneath everything. Question everything. And stop just believing things simply because someone told you that. And especially if those someones that are telling you this or giving you this information, you don't know and you've never known them before. They are outside of you. But inside of you is you. No one should ever know more about you than you. Okay? Now, got that off my chest. So now we're talking about dialysis. Dialysis is a medical procedure that people embark upon weekly, every other day, for so many hours. And they're set up on a machine that helps rid their bodies of excess fluids and toxins because their kidneys are not functioning at their optimal level. Now, does dialysis heal you? No. It is only maintaining you. It doesn't heal you. Comprehend, understand, dialysis does not heal anyone. Something is wrong with your physiology, your biology. They are maintaining you so that you have some semblance of good health. So now, why are you in dialysis in the first place? Pause for a second. Understand this and comprehend this. There are conditions, extenuating conditions and or situations where we have medical illnesses and medical conditions that we have no control over and that we did not bring upon ourselves. But most of the things that we encounter as far as bad health is concerned is caused by us. Most of the things. And most of the things that cause our bad health or ill health is rooted in your diet and your lack of exercise. True story. So, dialysis is one of those things. Why? You're eating the wrong foods. We're eating the American diet. The American diet is not based on health food. The American diet is the junk food diet. The highly processed foods that we consume every single day of our lives in America. Are there real foods or whole foods in existence? Yes. But the food industries are hiding that from you as far as being on the forefront of what you should be eating for health. True. Instead, they're out for the dollar. They want the moolah. They want the money. So they have to keep the food on the shelf long enough, so they have to chock it full of processed things. Chock it full of, what do they call them? Stabilizers, emulsifiers, colors and dyes and preservatives to keep it on the shelf for longer so that they can sell those products, because ordinarily they won't last but a few days on the shelf. True story. So now, because of this greed by the food manufacturers and industries, it's causing us to have ill health. Now let me finish this real quick. So what's the answer to dialysis? Don't get on dialysis in the first place. B, Your own doctor. I don't mean the person with the white lab jacket on. I'm not talking about the person who's gone to college and studied medicine and pharmacology and so forth. I'm talking about taking care of your own health to the best of your ability. And you need to do research, you need to study, you need to read. I'm serious. Be your own doctor so that you can stave off all of these possible cancers and diseases that you're plagued with and that we're plagued with as a nation and as a world because of our lack of understanding and our ignorance. Okay? So now, you don't have to go on dialysis if you take care of your kidneys. So, outside of the extenuating situations or circumstances that one cannot and could not prevent or control, everyone else, and that's the vast majority of us, can control our diets. The problem has been we just don't, we just won't, and we just have not. So it behooves you today to take note of this video, this informative video about your health as it relates to dialysis. Is not just that. This is just one place to start, but any other malady and or health condition or concern that you may have, or something that you might be faced with or potentially faced with in the future, make certain that you start taking care of your body. But before you start taking care of your body, you have to first understand how your body fundamentally works. This should be a very natural process. Okay? It's funny. Animals in nature instinctively survive. They don't go and ask for instructions on how to do it. We are animals of the human sort. So we need to find out about ourselves because we have been institutionalized within a city environment, most of us, for so long that we have actually forgotten our roots. We came from the earth just like the animals did. And it's evidenced in our bodies. Say it again, it's evidenced in our bodies that we came from the earth. If that were not true, why do we have the elements of the earth within our own DNA, in our own bodies? It's simple. Everything that we consume for life comes from the earth. No, it's not osmosis. It doesn't come from some other universe. It comes from right here where we are. So we need to be consuming those things that are natural for our bodies. So now, that means that we're going to have to change our paradigm. We're going to have to change some things about ourselves. Is it going to hurt? Yes. It's going to hurt psychologically. Psychologically primarily, because we are creatures of habit. We've been doing it for decades, and we've enjoyed our bad lifestyles for decades, but it doesn't make it right. So now we need to wake up and start doing better things for ourselves, for our bodies, and so forth. If we want to live long, if we don't want to be on dialysis, if we don't want to have cancer, if we don't want to have various other diseases and conditions and so forth, we need to start taking care of ourselves now. Did we always know this? No. Thanks to the internet, thanks to platforms like this, a lot of information has been disseminated. There's some good, some bad, and some ugly information out here too. So buyers beware. Those who want to be studious, beware. There are profiteers out here. There are people out here who's selling you snake oil too. So you have to sift through that with some diligence. Okay? Do your due diligence, and please study the world in which you live if you want to be free. Free of what? All of the fluff, all of the fake stuff, in other words. So I hope that this video was a benefit to you. I stammer a little bit, I pause a little bit because I want to make sure that I get it out correctly, that I articulate to you well enough for you to comprehend what I'm saying. And I speak pretty good English. I think I'm concise and explicit in most instances. So I did cover that. Dialysis again. You don't have to be on dialysis for the rest of your life. I know someone personally who has been on dialysis for about a year, and they've bragged about people who were leaving dialysis. Was it the dialysis that healed them? No, not at all. What it was, they changed their lifestyle. They did it. And that the person that brought this to my attention believes some sort of miraculous way that they're just going to walk out of the dialysis clinic and be okay. No, it don't work like that. First of all, ask yourself the question, what put you in the dialysis clinic in the first place? You put you there because of your poor diet choices, your poor lifestyle as it relates to the dietary system that you were following in the first place. That was it. And that was all. Anyway, let me know if this is a benefit to you or was a benefit to you. Please leave some comments in the comment section below. I'll answer your questions, hopefully in a timely manner. I have a lot of people commenting on my videos. I'm here to benefit you for as long as the Creator, the Almighty, will have me be here on this forum. I'm gone.